Yo, what's going on, guys? Total Drama here today, bringing another video. Guys, I'm back with another Ask Noah. This is number 2. I wanted to do these a lot more often than I have been. Honestly, I kind of forgot about it, and then I felt the urge to answer some questions. I was going to go live, and I figured I should probably do an Ask Noah, since it's been a little bit since I did the first one. And I told you guys in Ask Noah number 1 to leave your questions in the comments down below, so that's where we are. We're going to be answering some questions, and let's get into it. Bloody Knuckle Berry asks, B or Beardo? I'm sorry I had to ask. You're not sorry. You're not sorry. What's the reply? Probably Sam Parker. I knew it! Shauna the Dead. What? Shut up, Sam. B or Beardo? B. Although I'd love to see both of them in baby form. I think it'd be great. Junkie back again. Have any grandparents? I sure do, as most people do. Favorite Bob the Builder vehicle? I don't know, man. I haven't watched Bob the Builder in years. It's been a decade at least. History with pets? Yeah, I have some pets. I have 2 dogs right now. I used to have a bunch of dogs. Cats. I had a rabbit at one point. And my sister had a turtle. I'm trying to think. I used to have a rat. Like a full-blown rat. This is the saddest but kind of funny. Well, it's not really funny, but it depends on the type of humor you have. But we had a rat or a mouse. It was either a mouse or a rat. I don't know. I'm just going to call it a mouse. There was a mouse in my house, and that rhymes, look at me, eh? But we didn't want to kill it because we had found it. We didn't want to trap it or anything because we were really young, you know. We were like, oh, no, don't kill the mouse. So we bought a cage for it. Not like a dog cage. We didn't put a friggin' mouse in a dog cage. We got a little cage for a mouse, you know, where it's usually used for mice. And we put it in there. We had too big of a bowl, and that was the poor mouse's downfall. We had a bowl of water in there, and we would give him food. Well, the water bowl was a little too big, and literally, like, the second day that we had him, we had already made him a house pet. We had tamed the wild mouse, right? The dude, it's so sad, but at the same time, it's just like, really? We leave for school. We come back. Keep in mind, I was in, like, 3rd grade at the time. We come back, and we find him dead in the water bowl because it was so tall and he was so short that he leaned over to get water, fell in, and drowned. How does something like that happen? It's such a stupid story, but at the same time, it's just like, come on, man. And Ghost Mouse, if you're watching this, I'm sorry about that. You know, I wish I could redo that, you know, give you a little smaller bowl, but we didn't want you to be thirsty, so we gave you a swimming pool, and ultimately you did not know how to swim, so RIP Mouse. Can we get an RIP Mouse in the comment section? But there's my history with pets. Will you do a face reveal eventually? Unknown Rager asks a bunch of stuff. Holy cow. Who had the biggest downfall in each season? I don't really think that there were necessarily like downfalls in the seasons. I mean, like, people obviously lost. If you want to go for the obvious one, an island, it'd be Heather. But I don't think anyone really had a downfall per se. I mean, Scarlet, definitely. But I don't really think that there were, like, quote-unquote downfalls. I don't think any of them were that major. But a lot of people probably say Heather and Scarlet are the 2 that come to mind. Although I wouldn't really see Heather being a downfall. Just more or less, hey, you suck. And who do you think should win the season after daycare? Well, if we get a season after daycare, I think that it should be somebody who has been a side character, who has had only subplots. They haven't really been a big character. No, not Eva. I'm sorry. Not Dawn or Cody. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody, but none of them. Not Katie or Sadie. Dear God, no. Not Katie or Sadie. People who I think, Trent, Courtney. Well, Courtney has been a main character, but she deserves it. Lashana, Lindsay, maybe DJ, just people like that. Those kind of characters. Definitely someone from 1st generation. And if someone from 2nd generation wins, Scott. Hands down, Scott. If Scott's in the next season, have him win. But if he's not, then have one of the people from Gen 1 win. And if anyone from Gen 3, Pockettail Island, if I had to pick one person from that cast to win, it'd be Jasmine, as most people probably would. Just because she, in my opinion, was the best character in that season to never win. Other than Max. I thought Max was solid, but the characters like him don't win, except for Lightning. But Jasmine for sure out of that gen, Scott from the 2nd gen, and the people listed before it from the 1st gen. Who's your least favorite Total Drama Ridiculous Race couple? I had a top 17 up of my top 17 Total Drama couples. I don't remember who I put, so I don't know. Whoever was the 17th on that one. The Caden the Bomb. Do you think Total Drama will ever come back after daycare? If it's renewed, yes. Total Drama Central, hashtag Ask Noah, who do you want to see the most as a baby who isn't confirmed in daycare? I want to see Max. I think that would be freaking hilarious, having Max run around just trying to take over the daycare. I think it'd be awesome, and I would love for him to be in daycare. Total Drama Trent asks, what's the best camp you've ever been in? That's a really good question. Probably Coves, honestly. And like, I had the old ones, you know, like the old community, the old Total Drama community, the OGs. I was in a couple of those. I mean, I was in Wannabes, DJ's camp, and I was robbed by Rugal, but you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. Still salty. It was 5 years ago. But yeah, I think that was good. Total Drama Ultimate, which was done by Don Fan Forever 3. That was good. I wasn't in it for very long because, you know, Kels. Thank you. Appreciate it, Kels. I gotta say, Coves was probably the best. His editing and just everything. And I always brag on him because he's really good at what he does. And his camps, if you guys haven't watched them, because I know that some people only focus on his custom series, you guys need to watch the camps. They are amazing. I was in Season 2. Season 4 had a couple cameos in Season 3 and wasn't around. I didn't even know Cove personally whenever he was doing Season 1. But, guys, the camps were great. He really did an awesome job with the seasons, so you should check him out. Alright, guys, that's really all I have for you in this special edition of Ask Noah Part 2. Part 3 will come out next week. Hopefully, I want to do this every Friday, so we might have 2 this week to make up for the lack of episodes, parts, whatever you want to call them, lack of videos throughout the month. But I appreciate all the questions that we got, and I hope you guys ask some more questions in the comments down below. Make them good, guys. Make them personal and just not only Total Drama focused. I love answering Total Drama questions, but I do it so much in the live streams that I feel like if you guys have a question like who's my favorite character or what's my favorite season, stuff like that, watch my live streams because they're in there, man. They are. I get those questions a lot, so just watch my live streams and I'm sure you'll find at least one of them. If you want to find the obvious questions, I'd go back to my earlier streams just because they were asked a lot more because I hadn't answered them before, but that usually doesn't stop people from asking them again. But yeah, I would say go check those out if you have any basic Total Drama questions like that. But ask me some personal questions, guys. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Who's my inspiration on YouTube? Just ask me stuff like that. I'm down to answer it. I want you guys to be able to know me better. That's why I made this series. But nonetheless, I appreciate all the questions that we got. I feel like this one was a really strong episode, and I thought the questions were really solid, so I appreciate that. But like I said, that's really all I have for you guys in this video. So please like the video if you did enjoy. Comment down below what you think of the video. And guys, in the comments down below, I want you to put the best question that you could possibly think of. Ask multiple. I don't really care how many you guys ask. Make them solid, and they might be featured in the next one. So let me know what you guys have to ask me in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We're getting super, super close to 5,700 subscribers. One step closer to the hashtag road to 6K. I'm beyond grateful for all of the support, guys. It's really been nuts. And like I said, we're getting super close to 5,700. So if we can get there soon, that would be awesome. And like I said again, hashtag road to 6K. Almost there. But again, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day, week, and life. Thank you so much for watching this video. Peace out.